उमज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Continuing with the teachings of Lord Kapila on glories of devotional service. In the previous verse, we heard about Shiva Pantha, the auspicious path, Yoginam Brahma Siddhaye, how the Brahma Siddhi can be achieved. So it was concluded in the purport, that is, it's only through devotional service it is possible. So continuing the same thing, here in this verse we find how to practice devotional service. What is the first step? So in the last line of this purport, Srila Prabhupada says, Kapila Muni first of all instructs that the path of liberation begins with such association. So path of liberation, Dvaramahur Vimukte, Dvara for Vimukti, which is that we find that in today's verse. Prasangam ajaram pasham atmanah kavayo viduhu sa eva sadhushukruto mokshadvaram apavritam. Prasangam means attachment. In this material world, every living entity has got attachment. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, if a person, usually attachment will be towards one's family members, especially children, and so on and so forth. If a person doesn't have any family, doesn't have any children, what does he do? He'll keep cats and dogs, be attached to them, taking care of them, and all of the activities he'll perform the same, whatever the activities of attachment towards them. Now, such an attachment to anything material, prasangam ajaram pasham. Ajaram means very strong, pasham, tight, whatever, knot or entanglement. Atmanaha kavayo viduhu. Kavayaha, learned persons, they speak like this. What do they say? Any form of attachment to any material objects is the cause for strong entanglement or strong knot in this material world. On the other hand, sa eva sadhushu kruto. Sa eva means referring to the same thing. Just like in Bhagavad Gita we hear, sa eva mayate adya yoga proktah puratana. Arjuna, I will be telling you that very same thing what I had told earlier. So here again, sa eva, that very same thing. So what is it being referred to, that very same thing? That very same attachment, prasangam. We have got attachment towards many things in this material world. Without attachment, we cannot live. If a person doesn't have any relatives or family or anything, he keeps cats and dogs and be attached to that. That very same attachment, which is the intrinsic quality of the spirit soul, he cannot live without it. Even though the spirit soul is there in the material world, originally he is attached to Krishna, but coming to this material world, he is looking for attachment in various material objects. That very same attachment, if sadhushu kruto, if it is dovetailed towards, if it is directed towards a sadhu or a devotee of the Lord, moksha dvaram apavritam. Moksha dvara, door for liberation. Apavritam. Apavritam means it is opened for him. So, every one of us, we aspire to become liberated from the bondage of this material world. So what needs to be done? The attachment propensity in each and every one of us, we should take it away from anything material. Anything material, even little attachment is there, again come back to this material world. You can remember the case of Jadabharata. He had left his family in his young age and all opulences, riches, everything, gone to Pulahashrama nearby in Himalayas to perform his whatever spiritual activities. Somehow he got attached to a deer. That attachment became the cause for his continuation of his existence in this material world. Another 2 lives he had to take. So little attachment, it becomes bondage for the material world. The same attachment directed towards a sadhu, a pure devotee of the Lord. Moksha dvaram apavritam. The door for liberation becomes opened. Let us see few important points which Srila Prabhupada mentions in the purport. So this is the first one. Without attachment, we cannot live. We end up being attached to cats and dogs. Usually, this is what, like say our family members, persons very close to us, and activities of earning money, name and fame, reputation, we become attached to these things. So as a devotee, as a sadhaka, what are we supposed to do? Get attached to the spiritual master, his mission, his organization, his servants, the disciples of the spiritual master, the deities, and service to the spiritual master. This should be the object of attachment for all of us sadhakas or practitioners. Because attachment, knowingly or unknowingly done. So first part, knowingly done. So we know the importance of being attached, the importance of association, good association, the importance of that, understanding that even though we may not like it, even though we are finding it not very palatable, still understanding the importance of these things, we should be attached to. We should associate constantly with the spiritual master, pure devotee, and everyone, anything related to him. We find examples given in the Bhagavatam, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, how attachment, unknowingly done, becomes cause for liberation. The best example is the dog of Shivananda Sena. Somehow the dog became attached to Shivananda Sena, who was a very confidential devotee of Lord Chaitanya. It just started following him during his trip to Jagannath Puri yearly annual yatra Shivananda Sena used to organize and lead the devotees, and this one dog started following them. So Shivananda Sena took care of that, and somehow even he got attached to that dog in taking care of that. That became the cause. See, usually dogs we see, they easily get attached to people. You throw some food, little you take care, and it comes behind you, it will listen to you, it takes care of your house, and anyone comes to attack you, it will bark and bite, and all of these things happen. So that attachment, or whatever the tendency, the dog naturally what it has, the loyalty towards his master, it showed it towards Shivananda Sena. But that became the cause for its liberation. Later, it obtained the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and went back to Godhead. Likewise, there is another example given in the Chaitanya Charitamrita of a Daraji or a tailor near the house of Srivasa Thakura. This tailor, he was stitching the clothes for all the residents of Srivasa Thakura. Srivasa Thakura, he was he had, how many? I think 5 brothers. The all entire family with their children, huge family. Srivasa Angan, big courtyard where Lord Chaitanya used to perform Sankirtana. So this tailor used to stitch clothes for Srivasa Thakura and all his family members. And he was staying nearby his house. Every day, regularly, he used to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing and coming. Somehow, he was very much attached to or looking at Lord Chaitanya in wonder. Though he was a Muslim by birth, a Yavana, still somehow he was very much attracted to Lord Chaitanya, especially the way he danced. So his what is there in his heart was understood by Lord Chaitanya. One day, while Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing and coming, he saw this tailor looking at him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed his form as Krishna. He showed his form of Krishna to that Daraji or that Muslim tailor. Immediately, he became ecstatic in love of Godhead. He started dancing, and whatever, he also participated in the Sankirtana, and later it is said how he also became one of the confidential associates of Lord Chaitanya. So these are few examples. We can see how there are many examples, of course, with devotees who came in touch with Narada Muni and all the hunter, all these cases we can understand how association, lavamatra sadhu sangha, and becoming attached to a devotee, the door for liberation will be open. Another point Srila Prabhupada mentions, consciousness therefore is the platform of attachment. So how to become attached? Consciousness therefore is the platform of attachment. Wherever our attachment is, our consciousness goes there. Again I repeat, wherever our attachment is towards, our consciousness goes there. Consciousness is the platform of attachment. Srila Prabhupada gives this example of the mother and the small child. The small child goes to school, is away from the house. In the home, the mother looks at, say, one slippers or the shoes or socks, whatever, the dress of that child. Immediately, she remembers the child. What is the child doing in the school? Did he have his lunch or not? Is he feeling well? What's happening with him? It becomes a trigger for her thoughts. Immediately she becomes conscious of her child and starts thinking about it. So this is how wherever are attached, because the mother is attached to the child, her consciousness is drawn towards the child. Likewise, we find another example in the Chaitanya Charitamrita of Vaidya Raghunatha. There is one devotee of Lord Chaitanya whose name is Raghunatha. He is a physician, a doctor, and he was the physician for the Qazi, or the Muslim magistrate, the head of the the district there. So once this Vaidya Raghunatha was called by the Qazi for his treatment. So he had gone to him early in the morning, and he was sitting on a high platform along with that Qazi, and they had a lengthy discussion. He was prescribing some diet and a lot of conversations they were having. Slowly the sun started rising in the morning, and the sun started rising. They were sitting there conversing with each other, looking at the sunrise. One of the Qazi's servant, he took one Vyajana, peacock fan, and held it above the head of the Qazi to protect him from the sun rays. And the sun is coming, and slowly becomes very hot. So his master, one of his servant, took a peacock fan and gave shade to the Qazi. This Raghunatha, Vaidya Raghunatha, looking at that peacock feather, he remembers Krishna. He became ecstatic and fell from the high platform from where both of them were sitting. He just fell down. He became unconscious, ecstatic, and he fell from that platform. So likewise, we see how great devotees, we hear many things about the gopis in Vrindavana. Their attachment is towards Krishna. So anything they see, always it becomes a trigger for them to think about Krishna, to be conscious of Krishna. Just remembering how Krishna has gone to the forest. There, lot of sharp pebbles will be there, stones will be there, thorns will be there. That may prick the leg of Krishna and it may hurt him. It is so soft. Just thinking about this, their minds become perturbed. So, this is how it is. Consciousness, therefore, is the platform of attachment. So, if we want to become attached to Krishna like this, so what are we supposed to do? We should become attached to or seek association of devotees who are attached to Krishna. That's it. One more point, important thing what Srila Prabhupada says in the purport. The sadhu will teach him how to become a devotee, a worshipper, and a sincere servitor of the Lord. These are the gifts of a sadhu. See now, we are yearning for sadhu sangha, good association. What is the result of that? What is the gift of the sadhu? Generally in the outside world, going to sadhu or saintly people for some ashes. With that ash, Prabhupada says, take that ash and you are an ass and whatever. Some foolish things happen. There are some gold ring or gold chain. These are the things which normal people in the outside world, they expect from sadhu. Some magic he'll perform, some gold, something he'll create, all these things. But no. What are the real gifts of a sadhu? 3 things are mentioned here. First thing is, the sadhu will teach him how to become a devotee. Second, how to become a worshipper. Third, how to become a sincere servitor of the Lord. See, now we are a part of this organization, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Srila Prabhupada says, this institution is created for the purpose of sadhu sangha, or creating a platform for people to come and associate with. So here we should check, are we, see, people when they come, are they getting the real gift or benefit of sadhu sangha, which are how to become a devotee, how to become worshipper of the Lord, how to become a sincere servitor of the Lord. Another point Srila Prabhupada mentions in this purport is how, like the definition of sadhu, Mahatma, all those things Prabhupada says. Along with that, another point Srila Prabhupada mentions is of, even though he is not a strict follower, he is unable to follow whatever rules and regulations strictly, but he is attached to performing devotional service to Krishna. Even he is to be considered a sadhu. Which is that verse from Bhagavad Gita? Apiche suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavasito hi saha. See, in this verse wherein it is said, prasangam ajaram pasham atmana kavayo viduhu sa eva sadhu shukruto. We have to become attached to a sadhu through which moksha dvaram apavritam, path of liberation will be opened. So in this purport Srila Prabhupada is mentioning, sadhu means also like one who is unable to follow strict rules and regulations, but somehow he is attached to Krishna. So there also, it also works. How it works, now for this we can refer to like about the association, how it is supposed to happen from the Upadeshamrita. How to seek association of devotees. Dadati pratigrihnati guhyamakhyati prachati bhunkte bhojayate chaiva shadvidham priti lakshanam. By practicing these things, mystically, everyone involved will progress in their march or their endeavor, their road towards Krishna, path towards Krishna. So what needs to be done? Dadati pratigrihnati. I'll read the translation. Offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasada and offering prasada are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. So in the first point only, like Prabhupada mentions in the purport, he makes it clear. What is this? Guhyamakhyati pruchati, inquiring confidentially. Prabhupada says, an experienced devotee explains and an inexperienced devotee learns from him. This is guhyamakhyati pruchati. It is simple. Otherwise we have something in mind, something confidential, some secret mantra, something we should inquire, something only for me, something they'll give. Some people outside world, they have this concept. Prabhupada, this is the first point. First thing he makes it clear. An experienced devotee explains and an inexperienced devotee learns from him. This is guhyamakhyati pruchati. Likewise, many things about offering prasada, accepting prasadam, all these things are mentioned. And Here in this purport, very important, Prabhupada mentions here the purpose of our organization. The International Society for Krishna Consciousness has been established to facilitate these 6 kinds of loving exchanges between devotees. So this organization is meant for these 6 exchanges to happen amongst devotees. This society was started single-handedly, but because people are coming forward and dealing with the give and take policy, the society is now expanding all over the world. See, Prabhupada is mentioning about there is one give and take policy in our organization. What is that give and take policy? People are donating very liberally to the development of society's activities, and people are also eagerly accepting whatever humble contribution we are giving them in the shape of books and magazines dealing strictly with the subject matter of Krishna consciousness. So there is some give and take here. Devotees accept the money and in turn they give books, magazines and contents of Krishna consciousness to them. We sometimes hold Hare Krishna festivals and invite life members and friends to participate in the feasting by accepting prasada. This is another give and take. We give prasada to them. Although most of our members come from the higher rungs of the society, they nonetheless come and take whatever little prasada we are able to offer them. So Prabhupada is making clear, many of the higher rungs of the society people come to us. Still, some little khichdi prasadam or whatever simple thing you give, they accept it. Sometimes the members and supporters inquire very confidentially about the methods of performing devotional service, and we try to explain this. So they come and inquire how to practice Krishna consciousness, how to chant, how to read, how to practice at home, and we try to explain this. In this way, our society is successfully spreading all over the world, and the intelligentsia of all countries is gradually appreciating our Krishna conscious activities. The life of the Krishna conscious society is nourished by these 6 types of loving exchange amongst the members. Therefore, people must be given the chance to associate with the devotees of ISKCON, because simply by reciprocating in the 6 ways mentioned above, an ordinary man can fully revive his dormant Krishna consciousness. See the potency. Any ordinary man, just by associating with the devotees of ISKCON, he can revive his dormant Krishna consciousness. So provided the devotees stick on to the instructions of the spiritual master as given here. So this we can check. Prabhupada mentions here, what is the benefit of sadhu sangha? He teaches him how to become a devotee, how to become a worshipper of the Lord, how to become a sincere servitor of the Lord. So these are the benefits of sadhu sangha, these gifts. So we can check for ourselves whether the people whom we are trying to give association, are they getting these gifts? And are we getting these gifts? Are we in a right way associating with devotees? All this give and take policy, is it happening? Are we adhering to the instructions of the spiritual master, taking his association on a daily basis through the form of, like say, by reading his books, listening to his lectures, and whole day 24 hours we are engaged in service for his mission? By these activities, there be no doubt that whatever dvaramahur vimukte, or as it is given here, moksha dvaram apavritam, the path for liberation is open to us. So likewise, we see there are many other places also in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the Bhagavatam, where there is this stress given for associating with devotees. Just two quotes I'll read from the Bhagavatam and we'll finish with this. One, this comes in the 11th canto. The Lord says, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Na rodhayati mam yogo, na sankyam dharma evacha, na svadhyayas tapastyago, neshta purtameva na dakshina, vratani yagnash chandamsi, tirtani niyama yamaha, yathavarunde satsangaha, sarva sangapaho himam. So Krishna is speaking of satsangaha. What is a satsanga or sadhu sangha? This sadhu sangha, yatha avarundhe api mam. Through this satsanga, Krishna is telling, even I become captured, I become purchased just by satsanga. Yatha avarunde satsangaha. And this whatever ability to capture Krishna or hold Krishna is not possible by big list Krishna gives. Narodhayati. You cannot obtain or whatever catch Krishna by, it may be yoga, sankhya, practice of dharma, svadhyaya, tapaha, tyaga, ishtapurtam, or giving dakshina, vrata, yajna, chandamsi, tirthani, niyama, yamaha. See, following rules and regulations, giving charity, going to holy places, many things we may do. But Krishna is telling, through all these things, you cannot catch me. It is only by satsangaha, yathavarunde satsangaha, sarva sanga apaho himam. You can give up all material attachments and become attached to me when there is satsanga or sadhu sangha. One more quote, last one. Athapi samvadishyamo bhavani etena sadhuna ayam hi paramo labho nrinam sadhu samagamaha. Here Krishna says, okay, this is a quote from, like, by Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva tells to his wife Parvati. This comes in the case of like Markandeya Rishi. When they go to meet him, it comes at 12th canto. Lord Shiva says, still, my dear Bhavani, let us talk with this saintly personality. After all, association with saintly devotees is man's highest achievement. See, again I repeat, association with saintly devotees is man's highest achievement. We all yearn for or eager to achieve something in life, to become successful in life, to whatever, gain something or something we need to do, some pratishta, something unique I want to do, I want to achieve, I want to gain. Here Lord Shiva says, just associate with saintly persons. This is the highest achievement. So that opportunity, very nicely it is created for us. So we have to make use of it. We'll end with this. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.